Hello and welcome back to Project Caravan. I've got a couple of things to do here. We'll just run through it. I've had to put that up because the Ring doorbell has gone berserk with all the movement. It's flattening my battery in case you're wondering why there's a pink towel hanging off my house. So, what we're going to do is, we've got the Caravan on here as of last night. So I'm going to get the jet wash on it. So what I need to do is, kindly next door have let me use their drive to park the Jeep. I'm going to move the Jeep over there. I'm going to move the Mercedes somewhere, probably over there, so I've got a bit of space to work. What it is, I've set the thing up last night because it was heavy wind, so I'm actually going to put all the legs up, engage the motor mover, disconnect the wheel clamp, have all the legs up, disconnect the electric wire because I don't want that when there's water going on, and we're going to get the jet wash onto it. I'll show you me stuff. I've already done quite a bit of valeting work. We're just going to give it a once over. We'll have a walk around. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but there is quite a bit of thick dirt ingrained onto it. As you can see, there's quite a few of the black lines. I may need to use some other products on those, which I'll show you. But mainly, I just want to give it a good wash and get a layer of protection onto it for the last of the summer, which I'll show you. It's not too bad, but as you can see, there's 6 months of general dirt around it. But what I'm going to do with the motor mover is just try and get it, just position it a bit more away from that wall, so and get around with the jet wash without too much inconvenience. So first up, we'll get the Jeep moved, then I can start putting the legs up, and remember not to go in the Caravan. Oh, sorry, no, I had the TV up last night on it. Tell you what we'll do, we'll go into the Caravan. I'll give you all you guys a little bit of a look round now that I've sorted things out, if you get what I mean. But we shall have a look. Had the dehumidifier running in here all night. I sat in here last night and had me tea, did a bit of me channel editing. So yeah, lovely Caravan this. You wouldn't think it's a 2003 model. It is very, very modern for a 2003 Caravan, I find this is. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to obviously just place that onto the sofa so it doesn't fall through the window and break. Yeah, like I said, this unit is fantastic. I use this in my house all the time. I've just left this running because there was a little bit of damp in this corner when I got it, but it's actually fine there now. I'll swing this round. A lot of people go on about caravans with damp and stuff like that. Yes, it's a bit like a new car worth £20,000-30,000 with rust. It's quite alarming. This Caravan, right, probably lucky if it's worth about £3,000, something like that. Hey-ho, like, unless the damp was absolutely horrendous to the point the Caravan was, like, unusable, which it hasn't got any, it's been sorted out, then you worry about. It's like buying a 04 plate, 03 plate car, which is the equivalent is, and expecting to put it up on the lift and that be no rust, perfect condition. It's a used Caravan, it's great, it's got a few marks in that. Happy days, but it doesn't smell damp in here or nothing, so I'm spot on. I've checked in that corner, no leaks, nothing like that. So I'll show you what products I've been using. We'll jump out because I haven't got the step in place, and then he broke my neck. So we'll go and have a look. What have we got? This is the stuff I'm going to be using. You've seen this on my other videos. We're going to give it the polar blast straight away and give that, since it's not that warm outside, it's below 10 degrees. I'm going to give that a good 15-minute soak just to eat into all the dirt. Then, like I've showed you, the polar wash. Basically, this is just car shampoo, which you spray on the Caravan rather than using a bucket and sponge, which will take for ages. So you just coat the whole Caravan. I normally do it side by side, left, right, front, back. Do them individually, otherwise it dries and leaves marks. Put the soap on, give it a sponge down, rinse it off. Now, normally what I would use would be the Polar Protect on this system, but this stuff cost me quite a lot of money. Last year it was like nearly 30 or 40 quid just for this 500ml bottle because it's a ceramic seal. So once the Caravan's washed, the other stuff, the Auto Glim, works perfect, but this is like an extra one above because it's ceramic, and this is the main reason I'm washing the Caravan today, not because it's really that dirty. I want a nice layer of protection on it for over the summer, so when it's hot and dusty, all you need to do is just give it a rinse down, and this stuff like creates like a nice barrier so the dust and dirt doesn't because Caravans become quite porous, so that it doesn't go ingrained into the Caravan, so it'll just run off. And those few black marks that you've seen, which are common on Caravans, I've got this stuff here, believe it or not, which is actually full on meant for it. But what I tend to use is this stuff as well, which I've used this on my channel quite a few times before. Auto Bright, it's the same as that stuff in there. Citrus wash, and just any areas, even after the I'm going to use the snow foam first, and then any areas that have got the black mark still remaining before I do the shampoo wash, I might just give it a quick spray with that. But what I don't want to do is the Caravan's still got some of this protection on, and I went round and hand polished it last year, so just be careful if you use quite a lot of aggressive cleaners. You're not just cleaning it, you're stripping off all of the protection. This just adds to it, so you're better off just, unless there's a general mark on it, don't go spraying all this, what do you call it, TFR, traffic film remover. All you're doing is removing all the protection on your car or Caravan, and that's what whenever I go to one of these automated car washes, which isn't that often, I always tell them, no TFR, no acid. Don't want that on your car. It kills all the plastic, the chrome, takes all the protection off your paint. It's not good. Really, really not good stuff. So, I'm going to get set up. I'll show you my jet wash and everything when it's set up, and I'll come back to you very soon. Right, I've got the Polar Snow Foam ready to go, so we'll watch this. I'm going to have to pass the phone over so somebody can record it while I'm doing it. So here we go.
I'm going to help you, Daddy.
See, it goes a long way. That was actually only 100 mil of product. It was nearly the whole side of a Caravan. So, this will go. Sorry. So as you can see, I'll just pass that back. Apart from me being covered in snow foam, look how thick that goes on. So that now, we just leave that to dwell for about 15 minutes, rinse it off, and then we'll start with the standard wash. So you don't need to watch us do the whole lot. We'll get the whole Caravan done, and I'll come back to you. As you can see, that's at about 10 minutes now. I mean, when you get a good look at this stuff, it is like full on thick foam, and what it does is it clings to it. This is why you should never put it on wet. You've always got to put it onto a dry vehicle or Caravan, and that's what it does. It basically just runs its way down, and as it runs its way down, it collects all the dirt, which, as you can see, ends off at the bottom. So the whole lot's done. Looks a lot whiter with this on. And that'll be about enough now. But as you can see, like on a dry surface, it just clings to it. It smells lovely as well. But yeah, we'll get this rinsed off now, and we'll I'll do a quick bit of video of rinsing it off. I'll just pass you over to the new camera lady.
Or your partner.
Time to get Charlie. I'll get this. These end pieces are brilliant, and these handheld triggers. Fantastic. So as you can see, that's just one small section of it. I am going to have to get something on here about these black lines. I'm going to do that once I've done the contact wash. I have got some stuff what will bring them off, but I definitely want them. But as you can see, it takes a lot of the dirt straight off of it. You rinse it off and you're not scrubbing all the dirt, especially more on cars than Caravans, where you cause scratch marks. So we'll get all this rinsed off, and we'll come back to you when we've got the Polar wash applied. Got the big lad on doing it. I can stand back and relax. Doing a good job there. Good job. Is that good? Thumbs up. You'll not be able to manage, will you? There. Well done. So that's the Polar wash. It basically just looks like snow foam, just not as thick. That's your shampoo. So basically all you do is you have the shampoo already on the vehicle or the caravan, and then you just basically, like that magic hand there, you just rub it in, rinse it off, then I'll show you the next stage. So I'll stop the video here. You don't really need to see us do this. So we're obviously going to put this on the whole caravan, work it down with a sponge, rinse it off, then we'll get to the Polar Protect, well actually the Ceramic Protect. So I'll back to you shortly. Right, this is when you get tired realising that a caravan is a totally different ball game to clean to a car. Both of them being on and it's just non-stop. So, second to final stage now with tap wash. Now I've got this mixed up. Like I said, this is the main reason I'm doing it, get some ceramic seal on it, and you'll see the results afterwards. It's brilliant. In fact, the caravan, the water still beads off it now from last year. And it's been used last year and stood for 6 months. So it's just 200ml of product, which is, really these are about a litre, 500ml. So you'll get about sort of 2 caravans out of one. I've got a little bit left in the bottom, probably enough to do it again under a lower concentration. So that's it mixed up. That litre for 200ml will do the whole caravan. And we'll just go out and I'll show you. Obviously, if you take a look at the caravan now, where it's wet, it's still actually beading the water on it. And that was from last year, but we'll just see what it's like when it goes on now. So if you take a look at it like that, I'll spray it on. Now I'll connect it up. So this stuff, the ceramic seal, goes on more like a snow foam, whereas the Polar one, the Auto Glim one, it goes on clear, which is quite difficult. Where I like this one because it goes on like a foam, so you can see that you haven't missed any. So naturally, you just spray it on like this. I'll show you how to put it on, but you need to go careful with this because it won't last as long. And I don't have to mix a whole new load up to do it. So I'm going to go around the whole caravan and I'll show you. But I'll just quickly do this bit while being recorded now. So as you can see with this one, you just spray it on and leave it, and then obviously rinse it off, and I'll come back to you. I'm going to go out the whole caravan and do it now. Once it's done, I'll show you once it's rinsed off and you'll see the results. So there we go, it's all applied. Just going to rinse it straight off before it gets a chance to dry, leave any marks. But I really do like this product because it goes on like a snow foam. I'm going to quickly crack on and rinse it off. So there we go, that's it put on. As you can see now, it's just totally beading up. But the beauty is with this stuff though, it goes on every single surface. The windows, the frames, all the plastic, the wheels, the rubber, anything, you know, it goes on the whole caravan. One other thing I forgot to mention was the most important part with these caravans for corrosion and stuff is on the roof. So I've gone around really thick with that stuff, left it on the roof and rinsed it off, so it even gives the roof that, what do they call, a hydrogloppic texture, like substance on it, you know, which makes the water, you can literally just blow this off. Excuse me. So like you see, it's on all windows now. So first thing is we're going to get the microfiber towels and do the whole, actually that thing Holly's got there, the Karcher, I'm going to use that on the windows as well. That works fantastic. Just use that to get all of the water off the windows. Use the microfiber cloth to chamois it down. So I'm going to do that now and I'll come back to you when we've got it dry. And there we go, there's the finished product. I keep forgetting, saying 2003, 19-year-old caravan, this, nearly 20-year-old. Look at the shine on that. And usually caravans aren't a shiny texture, they're more kind of, you know, like a dull kind of flat colour. Let us know what you think. Think we've done a good job? Well, certainly wouldn't be my day job, I hate valeting cars. But look at that, looks spot on. 20-year-old caravan, like 19, ideal. So, what we're going to do now is get it put on the drive properly. It's come up lovely, shiny. Definitely recommend them products. So what we're going to do now is get it so that it's just up to here, like that. So I've got the rest of the drive to be able to park the cars on. So let us know what you think. I think we've done a good job. So I'll just pause this now and we'll get the motor mover out and we'll start positioning the caravan to where it needs to be. So I'll catch you soon. Right, now I'm going to give Charlie a go of recording here because I need Holly at the back to watch for us. So Charlie is going to be the new cameraman, aren't you? Yeah? Right, so stand here, look. Hold it like that. And you hold the phone, but don't press any buttons on it. Like that. Hold it at the top. Not on the camera. Like that, see? Hold it. Keep it tight to hold. Like that, so your finger's not on there. Can you do that? Keep it up. There. Right, now Charlie's the cameraman. So keep it recording.
Okay.
We need to take it all the way back.
Okay.
See how far we can get it before we start spinning it. Are you doing a good job there?
Yeah.
Closer at the back.
Yeah.
Closer at the back. Doing a good job of recording. Oh, it's very good recorder. And then keep it like that so we can see it on the house there like that. Very good. There, that was very good at Charlie. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cut the filament, we'll get it into position and we'll see what it's like when it's parked up. Right, there we go, I've got it lined up perfectly where I want it. So it's off the path. I can fit, hopefully, both my cars on the drive, if not at least the Jeep, and I'll park the other one on the road. So I've got a driveway I can use. Obviously it's going up the back. Doesn't impede on anybody else's property. Still space to get to the top at the back. So yeah, happy days. Debating whether it's worth spending £300 a year to have the caravan in storage when I can have it at home. Have the electric on in it, the dehumidifier going, check the water. Basically use it as storage basically over the winter to keep a few bits and bobs in. Yeah, you know, I know they say that you shouldn't have caravans on property and stuff, but all over you look, there's people with white vans and everything parked all over estates. So as long as they're kept clean and tidy and not green full of moss, I can't really see an issue, to be quite honest. So there we go. I'm just getting it levelled up. So we'll get it levelled up. I use a great app of the Caravan app to get it. Use my phone as a meter, and we'll get it nice and level. So I'm doing now. I'll come back to you once I've got the legs done and it's level, and we can actually go and stand inside. Right, there we go. I'll show you. It's all levelled up. Final part of the video. Got the tow hitch cover on. It is on my land, but I prefer just to stand out a bit more for people passing by. Up against the house. I get to the door. I've got it on chocks at the front here. I nearly forgot one important thing, which I did last time, was put it that close to the wall that I couldn't fit through the gap. Luckily I could just fit through that gap to get to the stand at that side to wind it down. So, happy days. We'll have a look inside the caravan. I'll take you inside the caravan and we'll have a look and we'll just finish the video off. Just been on doing the tyre pressures. Absolutely knackered. So, that's in the caravan. I think it's underneath here. Let's go and have a look. Let's try and climb over without falling over the awning. Let's have a look down here. Yes, there it is. That's what I want. This stuff. Never mind Milton, you don't need that. What we're going to do is get the water container out and fill that up with this, pump it through this system, leave it overnight, and then flush it out. It just purifies everything. And I'll probably get myself a new charcoal filter as well to go into the water system. I'm going to have a general clean around in here. Check we've got everything we need. Just, you know, general once over. The electrics are working fine. So there we go, happy days. The only thing I'll probably regret not doing is testing the awning. But that's just going to have to wait till we get there. Oh yeah, I'll quickly try the fridge. The gas system we don't really use. We use a slow cooker. Best thing ever to take away. Slow cooker does the job. Kettle, we use the electric kettle. We never use gas for anything, even the heating is electric. And we use the facilities on the sites, which on the club sites we go to on the Motorhome and Caravan Club are absolutely lovely. So no need to use it. And to be honest, we're going to have to try and work out with the puppy this time. Usually our bigger dog would sleep here in his bed. Obviously we've got our bunk beds here. Charlie sleeps on the top, Olivia at the bottom, and obviously that turns into a double bed at the front. This is the bathroom area in here. Like I say, I've got the drawers out and stuff. It's got the dehumidifier on. The big, I was debating putting a little cage in here for Hunter. I don't really want this space taken up because naturally you need that to get ready in the morning. There's a toilet there, so I don't really want this space kind of used up. So I think I'll take the two dog beds and put one here for Harvey or Hunter, and the other one here for Harvey and Hunter. And then it just means if you have to go to the toilet through the night, it's only a case of jumping out of bed and over one of the dog's beds. And that's the biggest worry as well. Obviously, that's where the double bed comes across to. The big dog's fine, Harvey, but the pup, I'm just hoping he's not going to keep jumping up onto the bed through the night. So, and the little one this year, Olivia, she's big enough now to get out of here on her own. So there's quite a few little tests we need to do. Otherwise, I've got a little collapsible cage, but I'm not sure how he would sleep in a cage, if he would cry all night and stuff like that. The other kind of issue that I've got this year as well, spin this around, is temperatures. Hopefully it's not going to be too hot, because when you're stuck in here with 2 adults, 2 kids and 2 dogs, it's not a very big space, and you can't really leave the dogs in the awning. That's too many. Even though they're nice sites with nice people, you cannot risk leaving them in the awning, because it's just not a good thing to be doing, to be quite honest, with the amount of dog thefts at the minute, especially Springer Spaniels are on the top list of dogs to nick, so I wouldn't dare leave them in the awning. Probably my partner would say, well, you get yourself out in the awning. Gladly would, genuinely. When I was a teenager, we used to go away to Great Yarmouth. Have any of you ever heard of a campsite called Vauxhall? As in like the car Vauxhall, down in Great Yarmouth. Absolutely loved that site. I went away for 2 weeks every year, and I used to sleep out. When I was a teenager, I used to sleep out in the awning, and I absolutely loved it. Not a problem. And you had the whole thing to yourself, when you're in the caravan, you're stuck with everybody else. I had the whole awning to myself, which was the size of a big twin axle caravan, bigger than this one. So yeah, that was good. To be quite honest, I'm standing here, I'm boiling hot. As you've seen, I've been working all day, and there's something looking back at us, and I'm looking back at it, and it's seeming ever more appealing. Let's crack it open, shall we? We'll have a bottle of beer. So cheers. Thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate it. Every single one of you who watch this. I'm going to do some more video on the caravan. Maybe when Simon comes over, we'll probably flush the water system through. I'll try the heating, because last year I only got this caravan, I think, in June. So this time away in April, it's going to be a bit questionable on temperature. So there's an electric heating system, which I did use once, which was okay. And I've just got a few other things I want to test out and do. And you guys could, and the spare tyre, I've just noticed the valve on the spare tyre's knackered. So stake 4 tyres, I'll just take the spare tyre, obviously, out the front of the caravan, take it along, get them to stick a new valve in for us. Happy days. I'm going to have a drink of beer. Well deserved that. Christ, we must have been on 3 hours doing this. And my partner, give that woman her due, mind. She's been up the ladders, cleaning the top of the caravan. Anything I ask, anything I do, spot on. Thanks, Holly. Honestly, top lass, Holly is. I mean, she's out there now looking after the kids. Anything I ask her to do, crawl under the caravan, pull that, get up on some ladders. She's in there, she does it. Any other lass would just want to be sat in the house or away out shopping for the day. she grafts, same when we've got the awning. Sorry to waffle on, but we've got our inflatable air awning. Absolute gem that is, compared to the old-fashioned ones with pegs, with poles. No poles, just an inflatable frame, which you use a standard like pump, like what you pump up a jacuzzi with. But with that, she gets in there, rain, shine, mud, wind. She's there grafting with me, pulling on, getting it into the rails, getting sorted. That's something I'm going to do probably now. Spray some silicone spray into the rails on the side of the Caravan so the awning slides in better. So we'll leave that one there. Cheers, everybody. Sorry if you find this boring, if you're not interested in caravans, but with me daily vlogging and stuff like that, to me, in my life, there's quite a bit going on at the minute, and I find this interesting. If you don't find it interesting, please, just say, I don't want to say any more caravan stuff, or I think the better way of doing it would just be to simply not watch the caravan stuff and keep to the car stuff. But give us your opinion. Am I pushing it a little bit too far? Having family in me videos, having the caravan in. Do you know, I am called Cardiff Garage North East. It's about vehicles, cars. Technically, a caravan isn't a vehicle. And stuff I'm filming, like showing you with me family, like I did last week. Yeah, like the one I did with my little girl last week. A lot of you, thank you very much, said, yeah, she was lovely on the videos. You know, if what I don't want to do is, I'm not going to name no names of no other shows, but I've noticed a lot of other shows change their format a bit, you know, like when, yeah, like for example, a single person, when they're single, it's just them, and that's the way it started, and then they meet somebody, and then their partner comes in as part of the channel, and some people like it, some people don't. What do you, I mean, let us know. Do you want to see me kids on there more? Do you want to see me partner on there more? Do you want to see we're doing caravan and stuff when we're actually camping? Do you want to see we're away in the caravan? Stuff like that. Let us know, because you guys are the viewers. I'll just control what I put on. Naturally, if you say no caravan stuff at all, clearly there is other people on here who watch it, so I'm not going to stop doing it. I will just have to tell you, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But let us know, please. I like your opinions and views. I mean, try not to have a pop at us. Try not to have a go at us, because there's no point. I'm doing this, as you can see, on my free time, on my days off, with my family. So, you know, I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. So we'll leave it here. Cheers, everybody. Please, if you can, hit the like, leave a comment, please. And if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.